Kylie Jenner's new swimwear line is getting a ton of backlash from her own fans right now, with many taking to TikTok to complain about getting scammed. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right here on IO. But first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Recently, the 24-year-old billionaire business mogul Kylie Jenner released her new line of swimwear and was quick to promote it on her social media, resulting in many styles already selling out. Unfortunately, a lot of people are having buyer's remorse right now after receiving their orders. So far, TikTok specifically has been flooded with videos of people giving Kylie Swimwear a bad review. Many are upset over the poor quality of the pieces and even are describing them as so thin that you can practically see through it. One reviewer said that she shelled out $250 on two sarongs, a pink two-piece, and a yellow cutout monokini, but then said, "I would show you these, but I literally can't because they are just not it." A lot of people took this opportunity though to promote brands that are much more reliable, brands that don't sell you paper-thin material, brands like Target, for example. Going back to the two sarongs though for a moment, they were described as being too long, shapeless, and having far too much material. It basically looked like an oversized scarf. According to this TikTok user, the quality of the one piece was equally awful, if not more. She says in the video, "Don't even get me started on the quality of this one piece." And at the end of her review, she ended up giving Kylie Jenner's swimwear line a 2 out of 10, specifically noting that the sizing was just not good, but on the bright side, she did like the adjustable bottoms. Many other people on TikTok reviewing this new swimwear line had similar experiences, with others expressing disappointment in the sheer material and the overall sloppy sewing. One woman said in her review, "You need to be waxed, lasered, and if you have any hair down there, it's gonna show." I feel like this is sort of thing begins to happen to anyone that tries to do too many things at once. It's not like Kylie is on the ground floor of the factory checking every pair to make sure that it's top quality. She most likely just has a team of people that handle that for her. Although I do appreciate apps like TikTok for being able to warn other people who would be interested in getting the product, but they want that honest review before they just jump into it.
Okay, starting up our list at number 10, quite possibly the best example of a viral influencer scam to date, Fyre Festival. Or any other festival that seems way too good to be true. If you don't know what Fyre Festival is, it was this huge luxurious festival that was promoted by huge influencers and Instagram models like Hailey Baldwin and Bella Hadid. Basically, people would be flown down to the Bahamas, stay in luxurious cabanas, and eat food prepared by the best chefs in the world. That and the lineup was fire. See what I did there? But Fyre Festival never actually happened. Well, it kinda did. People showed up to the festival, and the cabanas were wet tents. Wet sandwiches were served instead of gourmet meals, and there was no live music. It was basically a humanitarian crisis. The guy who started the festival, Billy McFarland, got hit with a class action lawsuit put together by Fyre Festival attendees and their lawyers, and then he ended up going to jail for fraud. In at number 9, we have Flat Tummy Tea. Flat Tummy Tea and other detox teas are huge influencer scams, and they are advertised by some of the biggest, most influential influencers on social media: Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, Amber Rose, Kylie Jenner. These teas make the claim that they will help you with bloating and help you shred pounds, but all you really get is a horrible case of explosive diarrhea. According to specialists, detox teas are never going to detox your gut from harmful bacteria. Yeah, you'll shit up a storm, which will help you lose weight, because food doesn't actually spend that long of a time in your body. But women have also reported other strange symptoms like irregular periods, headaches, stomach pain, and insomnia from waking up every hour to go to the bathroom. The warnings on the box will also say something like this: ensure you have ready access to a toilet during the day until you know how your body reacts to the tea. That's basically saying, like, you're gonna have explosive diarrhea, bro. In at 8, meal replacement shakes. In a diet and exercise culture, I think we all look at skinny Instagram models and wish we looked like them. This has led to an epidemic of body dysmorphia and eating disorders, and also influencers advertising meal replacement shakes. None other than Khloe Kardashian was harshly criticized for promoting meal replacement shakes because young, impressionable audiences could think that meal replacement shakes are a replacement for any and all meals. Yes, it's okay to have a meal replacement shake, they are safe to consume, but not when you're only consuming meal replacement shakes and nothing else. A healthy diet and good nutrition in addition to exercise is the only way to lose weight in a healthy way. In at number 7, Manuka honey. This is expensive as hell. At $180 a jar US, Manuka honey is touted as a superfood that's antiviral and life-saving. It comes from the nectar of New Zealand's Manuka tree. Huge influencers like Kourtney Kardashian and others love to talk about its benefits, like fighting throat infections and healing cuts. But Manuka honey is a total and complete sham. It has some of the most fraudulently labeled ingredients in the world. Back in 2018, a class action lawsuit was filed against Trader Joe's for selling Manuka honey with a label that said it was 100% pure. Tests revealed that it was 50% pure. Manuka honey does have medical benefits, it does kill bacteria, but at that price point, Like, dude, you're better off just like buying some polysporin and getting antibiotics. We live in the age of modern science, guys. Go see your doctor if you have a throat infection. In at 6 on our list, Garcinia cambogia, yet another weight loss product in pill form that claims it will speed up weight loss by slowing down the body's ability to absorb fat with toned muscles. Some of the celebrities who promoted it as a miracle pill include Mariah Carey, Jonah Hill, and Jordan Sparks. But several studies and trials have proven that these pills have virtually no weight loss benefit. Halfway there at number 5 we have the Jade roller. You guys have probably seen Jade rollers around on Instagram, you know. Jade roller. Plenty of makeup gurus use them, and I see Instagram ads for them all the time. And then I looked into it and I'm like, whoa, Jade rollers are expensive, dude. Some of them are $40 to $80 each. They're supposed to sculpt your face and combat wrinkles and fine lines by massaging your face. And yeah, they feel nice. But there's no clinical studies that prove Jade rollers have benefits for your skin. You also don't need a $40 Jade roller to give yourself a facial massage. Use your fingers. Last time I checked, using your fingers is free. I mean, I charge myself $5, but. At 4 on our list we have SugarBearHair. I'm actually getting really glad that I'm seeing less and less SugarBearHair ads on Instagram, and that's probably because people are figuring out that they're a total waste of money. SugarBearHair has been promoted by high profile influencers like Kylie Jenner, James Charles, and Vanessa Hudgens. But influencers also have been speaking out recently about their negative experiences with SugarBearHair. Miss Chanelli, for example, said she stopped collabing with SugarBearHair after she experienced breakouts after 2 weeks of taking the vitamins. She went off the vitamins and her skin improved. Her hair also didn't grow, and she got better results from taking biotin. At number 3, waist trainers. We left this in 1950 for a reason! Waist trainers are basically corsets that you wear when you're either working out or you just keep them on all day long. Women did wear corsets to create hourglass figures for centuries, and yeah, they work. But listen, there's a reason why women would faint back in the day all the time, and it was because their insides were literally being crushed and they couldn't breathe properly, so they would faint. Waist trainers squeeze your muscles, skin, fat, and even bones into that shape, but at a brutal price. Nausea, shortness of breath, fainting, and bruises. You also have to eat smaller meals so that your waist trainer doesn't get too tight and you just like explode. But if you're already eating smaller meals and exercising, your waist is gonna get smaller on its own. It's probably best to just stick to ab workouts, ladies. Planks are very effective. In at 2, lip plumpers. Videos of people using shot glasses and cups to make their lips bigger are all over social media. You put your mouth in the glass, suck the air out, and that makes your lips like swollen. You might remember the Kylie Jenner challenge where people were doing this to get Kylie Jenner's lips, but there were also a hefty amount of horror stories that came with that hack. Like the shot glasses breaking inside people's mouths and then they had to go to the hospital to get stitches. Just overline your lips, or better yet, watch Snitchery's tutorial on how to fake lip filler. It is genius. And at number 1 we have Perineum sunning. Do not take your clothes off, spread your legs, and point your butthole at the sun. A huge social media trend started a couple weeks ago by wellness influencers like Metaphysical Megan, where she posted about how perineum sunning is something she did every single morning for various benefits. And this picture is really great too. More creativity, better sleep, surges of energy. Basically all the symptoms of being out in the sun and getting your daily dose of vitamin D or drinking a cup of coffee. The problem is, pointing your butt at the sun is very dangerous. Your butt is a place on your body that doesn't get any sunlight. Then all of a sudden you're like pointing it right at the sun. Experts quickly spoke out when this trend went viral to say that there is no scientific evidence to support that sunning your butthole has medical benefits. In fact, it's a surefire way of getting a nasty sunburn down there, which can lead to skin cancer like melanoma. Do not sun your butthole, people, it is bad! Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And at number 10, we have pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes are rampant on Instagram. They feed on aspiring entrepreneurs that are low on money. They promise that you'll get rich quick. Invest a low sum of money and then you'll make triple back. The money goes up a chain of investors and they bank on newcomers. Participants enter an investment chain and the kingpin at the top collects most of the profits. Most of the time, people who show up late to the pyramid end up with nothing. A now well-known pyramid scheme is Loom 100 and Loom 250. People are invited to a WhatsApp group by a recruiter and are coaxed by several different members and reassured that you're gonna get your money back. So the recruits put in $50 to a bank account, something small, not something crazy. After a couple of days, the WhatsApp group will go silent. I'll see comments for pyramid schemes everywhere. They'll say things like, I've made so much from blank. There was a fast turnaround and if I lost $50, it's fine. Sound familiar? I feel like Eamon has a lot of these comments. Don't fall for it, guys. Similar pyramid schemes involve makeup brands like Arbonne and Mary Kay. They recruit salespeople who buy the products instead of actually selling the products themselves. In at number 9, we have how to grow your Instagram scams. These ads are all over the place. Oh my god, they're so annoying. I think it goes without saying that we all want more followers, we all want more engagement, and we want to learn how to get both of those things so we can monetize our social media. You can find all of these tips on the internet for free. Don't spend money on it. Example of this happening, Aggie Lai offered a how to grow your Instagram course for $500. A 12-week course was promised, only 6 weeks of videos were delivered before she fell off the face of the earth due to unforeseen health issues, and she also apparently had no Wi-Fi. According to participants who did pay for the course, half of her lessons involved trying to get participants to sell and promote her products and also the course itself, so it also might have been a little bit of a pyramid scheme. Scheme! Scheme! I want to say the scheme! I want to say the scheme. Aggie got so much backlash for this scam, she apologized and issued refunds to unhappy customers. At number 8 on our list, we have how to grow your YouTube scams. If you watch this channel or YouTube in general, you've probably seen targeted influencer ads where these influencers will promise to teach you how to grow your channel, but you gotta pay them for that information. There's also no way to guarantee that even if you follow all of their advice, your channel will grow and that you'll be a successful YouTuber. There's also people on the website Fiverr who promise that they will promote your channel to audiences tailored to your demographic. It's likely that these people are just gonna use a bot because, like, most of the time the views might shoot up, but the watch time is very, very low. If YouTube figures out that your views and your watch time is fake, you're not gonna get monetized. I'll put you in a little secret, okay? Come here. Closer. Make good content about trending topics. Use good equipment with good lighting. Good microphones too. Upload consistently and upload long videos. That is the only way to grow a YouTube channel. And even then, it's gonna take a long time for you to grow, and most people give up, so there you go. It gets tiring. It's a lot of work. At number 7 on our list, we have personalized diet and exercise plans. Don't pay someone money to personalize a diet and exercise plan for you. No influencer knows this better than Brittany Dawn Davis, whose curated Instagram consisted of your typical wellness influencer rhetoric. Smoothie bowls, picture perfect lattes, and of course, before and afters of her diet and fitness results. So she tried to monetize that success by charging her followers up to $300 for personalized diet and exercise programs. People were very unhappy though when they found out that it was a scam. According to petitions and complaints, customers didn't receive their diet plans for weeks or even months. They also weren't personalized. She finally had to address the controversy after a man uploaded a video that showed him confronting her for stealing money from her fans. The video went viral and she apologized, she offered refunds, and then many people only received 50% of their refund back. Want real results? Work with a personal trainer, work with a nutritionist, or literally just look at Pinterest. I also hear that the app Noom is really good and they personalize the plan for you, diet and exercise, but it's kind of time consuming. I downloaded the app and I was just like, holy shit, it's taking forever. I'm not gonna do this. At number 6, we have just pay for shipping. If I had $1 for every time I saw one of these just pay for shipping ads, I'd probably have like $10. The point is, you'll see an ad and you think you've stumbled upon like an epic deal. Damn, just pay for shipping? What a steal! Sounds way too good to be true. So then you read the reviews and it's like, oh, 5 stars, 5 stars, okay. It must be legit, right? No, it's not legit. It's a scam. For starters, the product you're buying isn't worth much to begin with. You can find most of those products on AliExpress for like a couple of dollars, which means it costs a few cents to make. Then you're paying insanely expensive shipping costs, usually more than $10 to ship your item, which makes up for the fact that the item is free. Not even the item itself is worth $10, yet you're paying that much for shipping. But it's not just the cost of the shipping that's a scam. If you read the terms and conditions, buy an item from one of those scams and you've given them your email and they now have permission to use it however they choose. Hello, hackers. Halfway there at number 5, we have creativity seminars. You've probably seen ads for these around. High-profile influencers will try to monetize their success and influence by charging exorbitant amounts of money for seminars on how to be a professional creative. Dude, you can find all this shit on the internet for free in articles and YouTube videos and just like common sense. Interested in monetizing your creativity? Take a creative you admire out for coffee and pick their brain. Don't pay $175 for a seminar. The best example of a scam like this was Caroline Calloway's, whose creativity workshop charged people $175, and the workshop didn't even have venues locked down. She sold a ton of tickets for several dates and then a bunch of the dates were cancelled. The seminars people did attend, well, like, let's just say they weren't getting what they paid for. The first hour was spent, like, without even Calloway there. It was spent meeting other attendees. Calloway then promised to send out personalized tips, many didn't receive them, and she also promised lunches that many people didn't receive. At number 4, we have the celebrity texting scam. This one is pretty recent, and I gotta admit, I fell for it. So I really like this producer slash musician, Grizz, and I saw that he was promoting a contest for one of his shows. He asked fans to text his number to enter the contest. So I texted it, and I got a text back almost immediately, and I was like really excited. I love Grizz, guys, okay? I love him. But after a while, I started noticing that the number I texted was like a bot used to advertise his various products. Merch, shows, music. Basically like a weekly reminder. I didn't win the contest. Spoiler alert. And as far as I know, he didn't announce it on his Instagram, so I still love you, Grizz. So whoever this bot was literally signing off messages with things like, I love you, and like heart emojis, and I'm like, oh, why you gotta, oh, my heartstrings. Ergo, the texting scam. It's basically like signing up for a subscription for emails, only it's more personal because you think you have their personal phone number. At number 3, we have collab scams. Listen, everybody wants to be an influencer, and influencers are banking on that. You may have seen comments on your Instagram from random accounts that usually say something like, hey babe, we adore your gorgeous feed, we love your style. I have an exciting partnership opportunity for you. Check your DM, heart emoji. Do not fall for this shit, people. Once you reply, they'll say that this is a brand collaboration. It's not. It becomes clear quite quickly that you have to spend money in order to make money. You have to buy a product, usually a skincare line or makeup brand or jewelry, something like that. I've replied to a few of these DMs and I figure it out pretty quickly. They'll then offer you a discount and they'll say that your fans will get a discount. Then you have to promote these products to your followers. If a brand is serious about working with you, they will send you the products for free. They will pay for the shipping and hopefully they will pay you to promote the products. Then maybe you can give your followers discounts, but under no circumstances should you spend your money to promote someone else's products. It is a scam. Big scam. At number 2, we have the YouTuber impersonation scam. As reported by the BBC, there's a YouTuber impersonation scam going around where scammers are posing as high-profile YouTubers like Philip DeFranco, Jeffree Star, and James Charles, and they'll send fans DMs. The scam is pretty much the same across the board. You'll get a DM from a YouTuber and the YouTuber will say that you're picked randomly to win a gift or a prize. The scammer will then share a link. Do not click the link. Don't click the link. Do not click the link. The scam basically tricks you into handing over your personal info like your address and your email because you need to redeem your gift, which is usually like a gift card, and they need to send it to you, so they need your address. It's gonna make you fill out a form that gives them all your data. So far, 70,000 people have fallen for this scam. And at number 1, we have Goop. Not only is Gwyneth Paltrow's wellness company Goop absurdly overpriced, her company makes a ton of false claims that could be potentially dangerous. Take this vagina jade egg, which retails for $66 US. It's supposed to utilize the power of crystal healing, regulate periods, and balance hormones. Claims proven to be false. In fact, Dr. Jen Gunter, gynecologist, basically said that if you put this thing up your hoo-ha, you could get toxic shock syndrome. Don't put that egg in your vagina. Just don't. Goop claims that walking barefoot can cure insomnia, stickers can promote healing, and crystals can cure infertility. There is no scientific evidence to support any of that. According to an investigation, out of 110 of Goop's health-related products, only 10 of them had valid, truthful statements to go along with them. Goop was also called out by the advertising watchdog Truth in Advertising for selling modern-day snake oil. Oh, and she's also selling a candle that supposedly smells like her vagina for $75. $75. Like, I'm kind of curious, I'm not gonna lie. At number 10, let's start off things with Kylie Skin. Kylie Jenner's skincare line, Kylie Skin, has caused quite a bit of controversy. I mean, obviously, because it's Kylie Jenner and she can't really do anything without people getting pissed off, but anyways, like, the woman breathes and people are like, scammer! You're not breathing! So, fans of Kylie Jenner think the whole line of her skincare is a scam because they've accused Kylie of like not even using her own products. Why should we buy your products if you don't even use them, right? There's a video she posted to her Twitter that shows her using the products, only she washes her face for 10 seconds and doesn't even know how to properly wash her face. Then when she wipes off the excess, there's a foundation stain on the towel, which means the face wash is ineffective. But that's not all. Dermatologists say that the walnut shells inside the exfoliator scrub is too abrasive and irritating for your skin. So you're better off just choosing like an apricot scrub or something. Don't waste your money. At number 9, we have fake giveaways. Does anyone else find giveaway posts annoying? Even more annoying, giveaways turn out to be fake a large chunk of the time. So basically an influencer will advertise a giveaway in partnership with a brand. You'll have to follow them, the brand they are advertising, and tag like 3 friends or something like that. It's a pretty effective way to grow your following and also the following of the brand that you're partnering with. The problem comes when no giveaway winner is announced or the winners don't receive their prizes. This happened with Alyssa Violet when she did a Louis Vuitton giveaway with a brand called Cheek. Winners complained that the brand ended up being like, it didn't even exist. It was like a defunct sunglasses brand. Winners complained that they didn't receive their prizes and communication with the brand was terrible. So there's a couple of ways that you can spot a fake giveaway. Number one, that's not a one, that's a one. Number 1, the giveaway account is brand new and they have very few posts, very few followers, and very little recent activity. Number 2, the giveaway account is associated with a famous brand name but it isn't verified. Number 3, there's bad grammar in the giveaway post. And lastly, if the giveaway asks you to follow like 10 people and complete this like long list of tasks, it's probably fake and it's also just like not worth your time. At number 8, Juice Plus. Juice Plus is a brand of dietary supplements you've probably seen around. Maybe because all of a sudden everyone you know is trying to sell it to you. They're basically these pills that contain concentrated fruit and vegetable extracts. It's touted as a way for you to get your daily fruits and vegetables without actually eating fruits and vegetables. Which is like, fair enough, I hate eating vegetables. There are a ton of 5-star ratings and testimonials supporting Juice Plus, and it's not necessarily bad for you, but to be honest, you're better off taking like a multivitamin or actually eating your fruits and vegetables. Cause this is expensive. A 4-month supply of this stuff is $65 and their full partner kit is almost $1,000. And according to Consumer Reports and the University of Berkeley, there isn't a lot of evidence that Juice Plus offers any health benefits, and the company's marketing claims are false or misleading. Just eat your veggies. Eat them with hummus. They taste better. Or cheese. But that's fattening. Hummus it is. We have Tammy Fit. Tammy Hembrow is one of the most famous fitness influencers on Instagram. We've talked about her a few times on this channel. She's got over 10.7 million followers. Tammy Hembrow monetized her Insta fame by creating a fitness app that includes workout plans and meal plans. But back in 2018, a ton of people were complaining about this app for a variety of reasons. Tammy Fit offers a free 7-day trial. Then after the trial is over, you're billed $19.99 monthly, $49.99 quarterly, but some users claimed they were charged during the free trial period. Others said that they were charged the wrong amount. Some also said the app wasn't really worth the cost and that there were better workouts on YouTube for free. Now, I'm actually not too sure if the app is a scam or not, but based on Consumer Reports, it's just not worth the money, so you get what I'm saying. You should bear in mind that most apps that charge you money for workout plans just aren't worth it. At that cost, it's probably better just to get a personal trainer. There are a ton of free workouts on YouTube as well. In at number 6, we have code scams. I cannot stress this enough. If you see a huge YouTuber or influencer advertise a product and offer you a discount, or maybe you see an amazing product in an ad on Instagram that has like such cool results and all these influencers are like, oh my god, this is amazing, my life's changed without it. Make sure you actually do your research and look up the product because chances are that product is a scam. I will give you an example and how to spot it. Huge influencers like Trisha Paytas, Gabby Hanna, and Colleen Ballinger have done brand deals with Duval, disguised as morning routine videos, where they promise their subscribers a 70% off promo code for the Duval straightener. On the Duval website, the straightener is $185. So if you use the code offered to you by these influencers, it'll drop the price to around $55.50. Amazing, right? Oh my god, what a steal, what a deal! Yeah, you can get the Duval straightener for $60 flat on Amazon. So that fabulous discount this influencer is offering you isn't even a discount. The product is marked up, so the discount brings down the price to what it actually costs. Always do your research and always check out the item on other websites to cross-reference the cost. You can probably find it for cheaper. At number 5, we have the shoutout scam. Some influencers will offer paid shoutouts where you can pay them to shout out your profile or your channel. The problem is, most of the time you don't actually get any followers from a shoutout. The ad quality will be terrible, and sometimes influencers just take your money and they run. Influencers like Paul Zimmer, who disappeared from social media after he was accused of taking money from fans for shoutouts and then not following through. Then he tried to come back to social media 2 years later as a completely different person. Shoutout websites like shoutout.com and shoutoutcart.com have a ton of negative reviews as well. At number 4, we have apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is a traditional folk remedy that's actually been around for a long time, but Does it work? There's not a lot of scientific evidence to suggest that vinegar aids in weight loss. Some studies have shown that it reduces blood sugar, but it doesn't help you lose weight. There is so much misinformation around apple cider vinegar. Its supposed benefits are seen as facts by literally everybody. Like, so many people think that this stuff actually helps you lose weight. Even my roommate chugs this shit on a daily basis because she says that it improves your metabolism and suppresses her appetite. And like, yeah, I mean, it makes you want to throw up, if that's what you mean, which usually means you don't feel like eating, so I guess it works. At number 3, activated charcoal. Does anyone else find activated charcoal posts super funny? There were a few months there where I couldn't open Instagram without seeing an ad for activated charcoal teeth whitening. These influencers are out here with nasty zombie black teeth, like they just like took the bite out of a friggin' fireplace. And they're so happy about it, and they're like, okay, so those before and afters are pretty impressive. They're pretty impressive, and yeah, like, I'm sure it does help you whiten your teeth. But according to a spokesperson for the American Dental Association, there is no evidence at all that activated charcoal does any good for your teeth. In fact, it probably does more harm than good. Brushing your teeth with a grainy substance like charcoal might actually pick away at your enamel. As of November 1st, 2019, the Canadian Dental Association hasn't approved any oral-based products containing activated charcoal. So skip the scary zombie teeth and opt for a white strip, or go to your dentist and get professional whitening done. You look like idiots. Please, stop it! At number 2, we have verification scams. Everyone wants to be verified. Having that blue checkmark on your Instagram page, I mean, like, it does give you some clout. Only 1% of Instagram users are verified, which means that there is a certain amount of elitism that comes with having that blue checkmark, which is why scammers are trying to exploit people's want or even need to be verified. The Atlantic reported that LeBron James' Instagram comments had posts from Dmitry Orlov and Malcolm Grant urging people to DM them to buy a verification badge. The accounts of these athletes were verified, but it turns out that they were hacked. The hacker gives you a WhatsApp number where they'll ask you to spend money. Once you send the money, they'll block you or steal your personal data. The only legit way to get verified on Instagram is if you are a well-known, highly searched for brand, person, or entity. You need to be featured in multiple news sources. So if you want to get verified, reach out to news sources and have them publish stories on you. That's it. Or I hear if you have friends in PR, they can probably help you get verified. And at number 1, we have viral Twitter sob stories. These are a twist on an old age method to sell diet pills. These viral tweets are all over the place and they prey on people's empathy. Scammers use empowering, relatable tweets to go viral. They'll share a sob story in a viral Twitter thread. Then at the end of the thread, they'll instruct people to sign up for something like a weight loss tea or diet pills. I hate these threads so much because you're reading the thread and you feel legitimately bad for these people, and then you realize that it's a scam. This is why I have trust issues, okay? One of the most notable examples was created by an account called Ashley Eats. She shared, "You ever see a girl in denial about being in a toxic relationship and want to grab her by the face and tell her how much better her life will be once she comes to her senses?" Sounds both relatable and retweetable, and it was. The Twitter thread got tens of thousands of retweets. And then at the end, Ashley shared a screenshot of her before and afters of her weight loss journey. Problem is, the before photos were not of Ashley, and Ashley didn't even exist. Ashley Eats, the account, was suspended, but it's not the only account out there that does this. Be aware that if something gets popular on social media, there will be people trying to scam you and exploit it. Just like, don't buy shit on social media. I feel like that's a general rule of thumb.